What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell Diddy back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say every time, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, who we got up? We got that boy Finesse2Tymes up right now.
What?
Yeah. So, for y'all that don't know or haven't been familiar with what's been going on with Finesse2Tymes, because he's been real cold lately. He been real cold. But a few months ago, I'm going to say between 2 to 4 months ago, him and the young kid King were online. They were beefing. They were the little kid, what is he, like 9, 10, 11 years old, was airing out all of Finesse2Tymes business, grown folks business that he shouldn't have been around online. And I knew it was going to catch up to him, but I thought it would have been sooner than later. But now this seems later. So the feds, I guess they had time today. So they went ahead and put him into custody.
What?
Yes, there was a lot said from the little kid. He was saying a lot of illegal things that was going on. And I was just surprised because I knew he was on federal probation. So let me read y'all the article and then we can, give my opinion a little bit more. It says, Finesse2Tymes held in federal custody, terroristic threats, arrest, allegedly violated supervised release.
What?
Yeah. So that is the headline, terroristic threats. I know he ain't threatening no little kid. Come on. It says Finesse2Tymes is back in federal custody with prosecutors alleging his arrest for terroristic threats in Texas violated his supervised release conditions. The rapper's attorney, Carl A. Moore, tells TMZ Finesse surrendered to authorities Friday and is in federal custody.
What?
Yeah, he's in federal custody right now. It says, according to the documents obtained, prosecutors are alleging he violated his supervised release on 3 occasions, claiming he failed to drug test.
What?
One in 2022 and the other in 2024. Both times allegedly testing positive for marijuana.
What?
It says the other alleged violation relates to his terroristic threats arrest for in Texas earlier this year. Now, just alone, he can't blame the little kid. You testing dirty on federal probation. No matter how much in your mind it's legal to you, and it might be legal in your state, which I don't even think it's legal in Texas. But in most states it is legal, but federally it's not. So anytime the feds wanted to come in, like Obama did back in the day in California, where he raided all of those dispensaries and took all of that money, and there's nothing you can do because it's still not legal federally. So that alone is violating your federal probation. So you can't blame this little kid. And they're saying it didn't happen once. It happened more than once. This was like 3 times you tested dirty. All right. So it says the other alleged violation relates to his terroristic threats or arrest for in Texas earlier this year. Okay. Let me scroll down. It says, we broke the story. A warrant for Finesse arrest was issued because of an alleged October 2024 incident involving King, a child star who Finesse2Tymes was mentoring. King's then guardian claims Finesse showed her a blick under his shirt and said he would up that fire, which is Memphis slang for pulling a blick. The woman accusing Finesse told authorities she thought he was capable of carrying out the threat, and she feared for her life.
What?
Man, you pulling out the blick on women? Wow, the guy who claims he's such a ladies' man, you got to pull the blick out on him. It says when we spoke to Moore back in January, he denied that Finesse ever threatened anyone, adding they were confident this matter will be resolved justly once the state of Texas applies the applicable law to the facts. Finesse2Tymes has been on supervised release since he was released from prison in July 2022 after serving a little more than 3.5 years of a 5-year sentence for possessing a blick as a former felon. Finesse next hearing is scheduled for May 8th. Okay, so he'll be going to court on May 8th, which is in a few days. And yeah, he's going to have to sit down for a minute, especially with the kid. The kid is not a street kid. I mean, he's from the streets, of course, but, his parents and all of that. But he's still a little kid, and he can get up on that stand and point him out with no problem and say, yes, this guy did this, and that. And they're going to listen to this little kid, and they're going to give him as much time as they can. He'll be lucky if he don't catch any new charges about what this kid knows. So there it is, y'all. Finesse2Tymes is in federal custody. He will go to court this week on Tuesday or Wednesday. He's definitely not getting out. So yeah, it just goes to show you, he thought he was doing a good thing by taking on somebody else's child, but he didn't realize the kind of responsibility that comes with. You can't do certain things around young kids like that and, not expect these kind of results. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a young kid and he's been around him in the strip clubs, gambling. Y'all remember he had him gambling with all of the rappers, with all of the people around. And what do we say? A lot of guys died during dice games. And he had this little kid around all of this stuff, so he don't have nobody else to blame, I say, but himself. If you didn't want to do the right thing, at least in the presence of the kid. You remember, because I know when I was young, ain't no telling what my moms and aunties and uncles, I know they used to smoke their little za and all of that. But I mean, I didn't know. I thought they was just getting together because we weren't allowed around when grown folks were doing grown folks things. So when you allow that and then there's a blow up like this, these are the results you get. But I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think that Finesse2Tymes should be locked up for a lot of the things the young kid had to say? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know. We'll be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one, alright?